It's really good to see you guys again. And today's video, I'm gonna go over personal budgeting and finance, and I'm gonna go over 5 things that you shouldn't be buying or doing with your paycheck once you receive it. Welcome to SimpleChew. I'm your host Hank. So somebody finally cut that check, and they gave it to you because you've been putting the work, you've been putting the hours, and now it's time for them to pay you for your hard work. The first thing that you shouldn't be doing with your money is any type of gambling with your money. I know you just received that check. Especially here in Boston, we have a casino that just opened a couple of years ago, and a lot of people just got that check and they go there and put it on the roulette table, put on blackjacks, and by the end, all the paycheck is gone. One of the most popular gambling items that people like is the scratchy tickets, lottery tickets that I see a lot of people playing. I see them playing everywhere here and everywhere in the country. People just love that, and it's just burning your money with it. The second thing that you shouldn't be buying is any stupid things like fashion. I think that's one of the most ridiculous things you can buy because fashion changes every season. So you can't wear stuff that you bought last season to this season. For me, it's always been confusing. Anything that you don't need. Also things like changing your phone for the latest one every year or every time the new one comes out. I feel like the new phones are coming out every 6 months and they're going up every time they release one. I think the latest one I saw was like 1,500. And one of my big philosophy about buying things is if you can't buy it 3 times, you can't afford it. That you shouldn't be doing with your money is spending all your money the same day that you receive your money. It's because you get too excited that your emotions are in play, and you might spend your money in a restaurant that you like, and you start buying bottles, or you can go to a club and just spend it on people around there buying drinks, just trying to be a baller and all that. So it's a strategy not to spend your money the same day that you received it. It's better to have a budget and plan it out throughout. Because I know a lot of people that, including myself, once I received that paycheck when I was younger, I would go to the mall and start buying stupid things. And the thing that you shouldn't be doing is listening to salespeople. A lot of salespeople work for commission, so they want to sell you the most expensive thing they own or they have in the shop, and they want to sell it to you so they can get the bigger commission. So one example is Home Depot. Sometimes people go there for a stove. Do you really need a stove that connects to the internet and tells you that your water is boiling? Maybe not. So it's something to think about, because some salespeople will go in there and be like, you really need this feature. You might not. Fifth thing you should have been doing is telling the world that you just got paid. I know a lot of people like to brag on social media, or they like to talk about to their friends. Hey, I got money, and that creates a lot of problems because now people know you got money. They might ask to borrow money. They ask you for things, especially if you come from a whole immigrant family. I know if my parents know that I have money, they're gonna ask for money, even if they don't need anything, just because they know I have money, and they always have that resource of scarcity in their mind. They're gonna be asking for money, and so I usually try to stay down low. Thank you guys for watching. Hopefully after watching this video, you guys have an idea of where not to spend your money. It's kind of obvious things, but it's better to say them and people be aware about them, and they might have this habit of going gambling or whatever, or buying dumb shit. But guys, always remember to keep it simple.